Hi everyone, I'm Steve Edgar, founder of Clubs for a Cause. Today I'm joined by someone who brings strength both on and off the field. We're a Queensland State of Origin representative and proud Clubs for a Cause ambassador, Makenzie Weale.
Thank you for having me. It is very exciting to be here.
So Makenzie, let's start with your why. So what's inspired you to become involved with Clubs for a Cause and support mental health awareness?
I think I've been involved in kind of a mental health aspect in a lot of different ways with footy. And it's definitely something that is not pushed on us, but it's like a massive thing nowadays, obviously. And especially with high performance sports, it's a massive part of it in how you perform off the field and on the field. So I think even in every aspect, it is good to be kind of leaning into that kind of things at the moment. And it's just, yeah, very exciting.
How important is mental health in your world and how do you stay grounded in those big occasions like that?
Yeah, I think for me, I've actually done quite a bit of work with it. I've worked with quite a couple of psychs towards like the mental aspect of the game and obviously how to deal with stuff off the field. Because especially when you lose a game like we did the other day, there's, keyboard warriors everywhere. There's always someone that'll say something. So yeah, you've got to always kind of keep your mental side good. Otherwise, you're not like I won't. If I don't keep that good, I'm not going to be able to go out again next week and perform how I need to actually win. So I've had a lot of things. The biggest thing for me at the moment is I always like take a step back away from everyone if I obviously get a bit overwhelmed with things. And just knowing that, as bad as it sounds, like I'm the one doing this and the people that are criticizing me and all that, they're not. So like you obviously you have people who you need to listen to and who you don't really need to listen to. And it's just knowing the differences with that.
Same story in real life out in our world too, Mackenzie. So well,
100%, yeah. Like even the stuff I've learnt for footy, yeah, it obviously carries over to everyday life and every other aspect.
so what does it mean to you? As I said, we've known each other for a long time, and you know I do a bit of work in this space. So, what impact do you hope to make as our ambassador?
I just think getting like the word out there a bit more, like you were saying before, obviously before we started, you want to get it around the nation a bit more, which I think is something so important to grow. And I think especially being up in North Queensland, it gives that opportunity to build it up here as well. So I think just spreading the word a bit more and um, getting the word out there and getting people involved, and because the more people that know about it, the easier it is to talk about and all that kind of stuff.
If we can achieve one thing, it's just normalizing conversations and speaking up, or if we're not feeling great, especially for old dudes like me, it's important to like it. As you know me pretty well, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Most people know when I'm not going well or when I'm on fire, but I think it's important that we break those barriers down. With it's okay not to be okay. So,
Yeah, definitely. Not everyone can be 100% all the time. So, yeah.
what would you say to younger people, especially young women, about the importance of mental well-being and speaking up?
I think it's very like if you need help, get it. If you need to talk to someone, do it. It's quite when you actually told me that question, I was instantly thought a couple years ago, I said in front of my whole team up here at the Cowboys, um, we had one of our psychs come in and I actually said at the end of the discussion, I was like, guys, like actually go see her. Even if you are okay, like sometimes it's good to just go talk to someone. Like you don't have to have something wrong to
Hmm.
go and talk to somebody. And I think that's the biggest thing. And I actually like stood up and said that to everyone. And the site came up to me afterwards and was like, "Oh, Mackenzie, like I don't think you understand how much impact that'll have." And I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." But then I actually had a few of the girls come up to me a couple of weeks later and they said, "Oh, like because you said that, I actually went and spoke to them." And
Yeah.
um, they had some things go on, and some were just like, "Oh, like it was just good to talk to people." But that is my biggest thing. Like nothing, you can be completely fine and still you can go talk to someone. Something doesn't have to be wrong for
Yep.
you to go and seek help or just like better advice or better ways to manage things.
We go to dentists for checkups and doctors for checkups. There's no reason we shouldn't do mental health checkups. And like on that subject, I mean, at our workplace, we have an EAP program. I'm sure you guys do too. And we have we have counselling available for any staff members and their immediate family, but I can tell you, and I reckon it's probably the same everywhere, there's a really, really low take up on it. Most people find it quite difficult to go and talk to somebody they don't know about their innermost problems. And so we're trying to find ways of, in our workplace, create some environments where people can speak up to their peers. And although we're not counsellors, we can listen, and we're in the space of saying, look, we're first responders, and don't be scared to ask the question, "Are you okay?" Because really, that can be the difference between someone feeling like they belong to something, or or they're on the outside, which is probably one of the worst things anyone can feel. So,
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you don't. Not everyone needs answers. Obviously, sometimes some people just need people to listen to vent to, and that's the biggest thing. Like, it's not about solving the problem all the time. Sometimes it is just about listening and having that little conversation that could make someone's day a little bit better.
good stuff, Makenzie. And thank you very much. We're really proud of you joining us, and so not just today, but for being a really strong voice, being really brave in that mental health space. It's really inspiring. I know you personally, and I'm really, really proud of you. Win or lose, you're still Makenzie to me, and we're really proud of you. So well done, and thanks very much for being our ambassador. We appreciate you.